Alright, what is going on, you guys? Team Budget here, bringing you guys a new deck profile, and today I'm bringing you guys the promised Raidraptor deck profile. And I did include some dual overload cards into it now. And yeah, so a lot of people wanted the deck profile, and I even got a message on Instagram, which is funny, but yeah. Yeah, and people liked the video, and so I decided to make it. So yeah, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm always providing these deck profiles and live duels, whatever comes to mind, whatever the community wants. If you want to keep in touch with me, all my social medias are down below. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So first we start off with 3 Tribulanus. So I've tested out without 3, and I've actually had it at 1 before, and it ran pretty good too. If you can't afford this card's like at $12 right now, but if you can't afford it, you could actually still run it at 1 and it will work. It's not like that it's essential, but it does help get you your extenders. So yeah, 3 of these. He's okay. He's not, but it's whatever. I want to say this is the main card because this deck revolves around Big Bird. Big Bird is Ultimate Falcon, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, I think this card's one of the most important in there because this is a Big Bird deck, so you're trying to get Big Bird out as fast as possible, and he does it with a rank up spell. Rank up spell will be any of these practically. So yeah, he helps get him out. You tribute him, you bring out Satellite, and then you bring out Ultimate Falcon. And so yeah, I'm gonna show a little combo at the end, that way for you guys, if you guys don't know. But yeah, so 3 of him because he's practically the main one, but you can still do it without him. 3 Vanishing Lanius. He lets you normal again for Raidraptor, so pretty good. Essential. That way you go into Lastrix and what other links or XYZs. 3 Pain Lanius. He specials himself practically, so if you have another level 4 or practically any other Raidraptor monster, you can special summon him by paying the lowest attack or defense of the monster. So yeah, free special, so get you 2 monsters. 2 Mimicrylanus because you do not want to brick on this guy. He is ass in the hand, but he is pretty good for searching. So if you get him engraved, usually you'll dump him with him. That's the target you usually go for. You dump with Tribulanus. Yeah, you dump him, you banish him, and you get to search any Raidraptor card. So it could be a spell, trap, or monster. So pretty good, but only run them at 2. And then the final Raidraptor monsters will be Booster Strix and Singulanius. Booster Strix because Booster Strix protects your Big Bird when it's it's because the problem with this deck would be a Borosword or anything that could gain attack like Avermax, and they could beat over Ultimate Falcon. But this card could banish itself from hand, and it can destroy that attacking monster. So it's a pretty safe protection. And Singulanius because he special himself once you have an XYZ monster, which is another body level 4, pretty good. So that's it for the Raidraptor monsters. And then I run 2 Performance Hat Trickers because they special themselves once you have 2 monsters. And they're level 4, so it's pretty good. You go into your rank XYZ plays or link plays. I did not run the purple Raidraptor because he locks you out, and your extra deck does consist of other non-Raidraptor stuff. So yeah, you don't want to be locked out into only Raidraptor monsters. So now we're going to get into the spells. We run 3 Allure of Darkness because you want to get the draw power. You want to see the cards you need to summon Big Bird. So yeah, 3 of that. We run 3 Cattle Call. This is practically all you need is a Raidraptor monster, Wing Beast monster practically, and a rank up spell, and you will have Big Bird on field. So essentially, Cattle Call is another 3 of him, which is pretty good. You special an XYZ, which will be Satellite, and you'll go into Big Bird or Big Bird into the bigger bird. So yeah, practically 3 of him. So that's pretty good, if you tell me. So yeah, 3 Cattle Call. And then 3 of Rank Up Skip Force. This card is amazing. This is the one you mostly want to see. You rank up into any of your XYZ Raidraptor monsters, but mostly you're going to go into Ultimate Falcon if you have one of those 6 starters. And then the second effect is not during the main phase that it was activated, but the next main phase. You could banish it. You can banish it whenever practically, but practically you banish it, and you banish one Raidraptor monster to special Raidraptor XYZ from your graveyard. So if Ultimate Falcon gets destroyed, you could special summon him back onto the field. So it's practically a monster reborn for Raidraptors. So yeah, 3 of that one. And then to maximize practically the rank up spells, we run another 3. Rank up Astral Force. Practically does the same thing and ranks him up. It does have an effect that during your draw phase, you could draw this instead from your graveyard. But it does lock you out from special summoning. So you can only special summon with this card. You only do it when you need it, I guess. But yeah. And then for the little, like to help your slow deck or slow decks, you know, this is a slow deck kind of. It is, yeah, so Mystic Mine. It works perfect. Yeah, Big Bird. If you only have Big Bird on field and Mystic Mine, it's pretty good. So, yeah, you only have one monster. Your opponent has to stick with one monster or get Mystic Mine destroyed. So I think that's pretty good. Mystic Mine is a god card. Helps perfectly. And then the one-ofs, one Raidraptor Nest. This card helps you search your Raidraptor monsters if you have 2. So you have 2 Raidraptor monsters, you gotta search whatever Raidraptor, any other Raidraptor monster from your deck. So pretty good. 1 Pot of Desires. Feel like bumping it to 2, but I hate drawing 2 sometimes. So, but yeah, 1 Pot of Desires, 1 Monster Reborn. You could bring back Big Bird from grave. Anything practically, any extender. It's an extender. So you're going first, by the way. So yeah, 1 for 1. This brings out Lastrix because he's level 1. Just dump another monster from your hand. Foolish Burial. You dump Mimicry Lanus, and then you banish him to search Lastrix. So that's it for the spells. Those are the one-ofs of the spells. So now for traps, 3 Torrential Tribute because you're going first. And if you have Big Bird on field and you have a Torrential Tribute, that is so good. Your Big Bird is unaffected, so it does not get affected by your Torrential Tribute. And you could tribute your opponent. You could practically blow up your opponent's field. Your field, nothing happens to it because Big Bird's on field. So yeah, pretty good since you're going first. And 1 Readiness. Readiness protects your Raidraptor monster. So say you brick or something, it could protect your Raidraptor monster from being destroyed by battle. And when it's in grave, as long as you have a Raidraptor monster in grave, you could banish it and you take no damage for the rest of the turn. So pretty good stall. And then 1 Metaverse for Mystic Mine, which again is pretty good. You get them in a combo, you Metaverse. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, while you have Big Bird on field. So yeah, obviously if you like, this is going first. If you still don't know, just you're going first. But yeah, so that was all for the main deck. I'm pretty sure it was like 42 or 41. I'll leave the count in the video. So now we're gonna go into extra deck. So for extra deck, we have for links 1 Gravity Controller because you could get stuck sometimes. So Gravity Controller helps you get that extra monster out of the extra monster zone. And then you could bounce Boar Sword or whatever back into the extra deck. So that means they have to waste them again, materials again to special summon it. A Wystrix, which is pretty good. Might show you a combo just in case you like want to turbo out Big Bird and have Wystrix and Big Bird in the bottom. So yeah, Wystrix. He's from Dual Overload if you guys did not know. Simorg, I have him there because Wystrix is an easy Simorg combo. You have him and the monster you summoned and you link them away for Simorg. And Simorg, every end phase, so your opponent's end phase 2, you get a special summon a Wing Beast monster from your deck, but practically Raidraptor because that's what you have. So you'll be able to have a little combo for next turn at least. And your Wing Beast monsters cannot be targeted by card effects if they're under his arrows, so it's again pretty good. So that was it for links. Don't have a lot of links for there, but we do have a lot of XYZ. So for non-Raidraptor XYZs, we do have a Utopia package. I wanted to try the double or nothing one, but I do not want another brick in the deck. So we do have this package. So Utopia, Prime, and Zexo. So if you guys don't know what Zexo does, she, whatever, is pretty damn good. So pretty much you have 2 level 4 monsters. You go into Utopia, and then you overlay on top of Utopia Prime, and then 2 summon Zexo, just in case you don't like find a way to summon Lastrix or anything to go into the satellite. You discard the rank up spell that you have in your hand, and you're able to special summon Zexo on top of Utopia. So they can't respond to its summon, and then during your opponent's turn, you're able to detach a material. So you're gonna have like you're gonna have 4 materials. So he's gonna be at 4,000. He gets 1,000 for each material. You're gonna be able to detach a material, and then you're gonna be able to lock them out from playing. They can't activate any card effects, and that's pretty damn good. So if you guys want to read it, there you go. Yeah, it's once per opponent's turn, so you can even activate on your turn, like if they have sets or whatever, and they can't do anything about it. They can respond to it, but yeah, it's gonna be at 3,000, so you're able to hit. And then this, like, if you want to get rid of this, you just go into gravity control. You activate effect, go into gravity controller, and then yeah, you go try to find a way into Big Bird, and you try to kill him that turn or something. So yeah, that's the little Utopia package. It's a little neat, cool spice into it, but yeah. So then we have Abyss Dweller. What can I say? It's one of the best XYZ still, so put that in there. And then for all the Raidraptor monsters, we have 1 Force Strix. Definitely would bump it into 2 if I had another one, but I don't. But yeah, if you have 2, put 2. Take 1 out for him. He's pretty good. This guy enables like OTKs. If you detach a material, it's able to attack all your opponent's monsters. If it battles them, it drops them to 0, and it does 2,000 damage, obviously, because it's at 2,000. It also has another effect. If it has an XYZ monster as an XYZ material, it's able to target your opponent's monster and deal damage to them equal to half the attack of that monster. So yeah, it's pretty good, and I run it at 2, just in case you want to, like, just in case they out the first one or something. So that's just for like OTKs or just like destroy the field. And then we do run 1 satellite cannon. Yeah, this is the one practically that lets you go into Big Bird if you have a rank up. But also, if you want to summon it, you summon it off him, you rank him up, he becomes this. He blows up your opponent's entire back row, and they cannot respond to it. So yeah, once he's summoned, your opponent cannot respond to his blowing up the field. Once he's summoned, he blows up the your opponent's back row, they cannot respond to it. So pretty good. Then we run 2 Ultimate Falcons, just in case out the first one. And then we run 2 of Final Fortress Falcon. Yeah, it's practically a bigger one of him. He's at 38. Same thing, he's unaffected. As long as he has a material. And if your opponent, and if it attacks one of your opponent's monster and your opponent still has another monster, you're able to remove XYZ material from the grave to attack again. And you can do it twice per turn. So yeah, they're in attack position, you just beat over them like that, as long as you have XYZ materials and XYZ monsters in grave. And then you detach an XYZ material, you get to return all your banished Raidraptor monsters back into the graveyard. So yeah, helps with recursion and stuff. So yeah, that was the extra deck. I do not have a side for this deck because obviously it's more of the like casual side and it's not as competitive. But if you guys want to add a side deck, I would highly suggest to add going second cards, because your opponent is most likely gonna want to go first, so you're gonna want to add going second cards. So like Mind Control, depending on your matchup, obviously Twin Twisters. There goes the other Mind Control, because that too. And then I would say run Dark Hole at 3 if you know your opponent's gonna make you go second, because that way you have a disruption to blow up their field or something. That way your combo pops off. So yeah, that I would say stuff like that. And then of course, if you know you're gonna go first again, run some going first cards. So I would say half and half. Put some summon limits, or there can only be 1, because obviously you're just gonna end on Big Bird. And then your opponent has to deal with that with only 1 monster. So that's pretty tough. They can't Boar Sword you. They can't Avermax you. So yeah, that's pretty good to me. So alright guys, we're back here in the combo section of the video. So I'm going to show you guys a little combo that I ran into. And I thought it was pretty cool when I was playing the deck. So these 3, you don't have a rank up obviously. And these are 2 random cards. So I just like shuffle the deck and drew them right now. So we're going to flip them around and see what they are. Pot Desires and Booster Tricks. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, so say you have this hand. First, what you're going to want to do is normal Vanishing Lanius. He lets you normal again. So you're going to... Oh, crap. So you're going to normal Tribute Lanius. And his effect's going to let you dump a Raidraptor monster card, I think. So you're going to end up dumping... See if I even find them. You're going to end up dumping a Mimicry Lanius to grave. Okay, so now what you can do here is activate Mimicry Lanius effect to banish itself, and then add a Raidraptor card to your hand. So you're gonna add, if I could find them. Okay, sorry, there you go. You're gonna add a Pain Lanius to your hand. Okay, so with these 2, you're gonna go into White Strix. So yeah, you link away to go to grave. You're gonna go into White Strix. White Strix effect activates that lets you special summon a Winged Beast monster from your deck. You're gonna special summon. It could honestly be any now, but you're gonna go with the one. You're gonna go with another Tribulanus, because it has the lowest defense and pain. That way you only take 400 from Painlanius. So you're gonna special Painlanius now by paying 400 damage because he's at 400 defense. That's the lowest, and he becomes level 4. So with that, you go into. You're gonna go into Lastrix. Where the hell is it? You're gonna go into Lastrix, my dude. You're gonna go into Lastrix, and then you're gonna activate Lastrix effect. You're gonna ditch Painlanius because it doesn't matter anyways. And then you're gonna search a Raidraptor monster, Raidraptor level 4 Raidraptor monster, and add it to a hand. So you're gonna add Singing Lanius because there's nothing else you can add now. And then you get the White Strix effect to set a rank up spell from your deck. You're gonna set Skip Force. You're gonna set it. And then that's it. Pretty much that's it. You have Cataclaw in hand. So you're going to special Singing Lanius onto the field. And then you're going to link these two off. And at this point, like I said, it doesn't matter. You can go into Simorg. That way you get the end phase effect. And then you're going to Cataclaw the Singing Lanius to special summon Satellite Cannon. And then Satellite Cannon, it doesn't get effect and stuff, so you're gonna rank it up real quick. You're gonna rank it up into Big Bird. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You get Big Bird easy on field, and you end on a Simorg. And then you still have the interruption in hand, which is to protect it. And you could part of desires now, since you don't like at this point you're done. So you're gonna banish the 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you're gonna draw 2, 1, 2. There you go. 4 Strix and Mystic Mind for next turn. That's pretty cool. Now you can rank up again or whatever. So end phase, you're gonna burn for 1,000 on your opponent, and then you're gonna add. You're gonna special summon the Raidraptor card on the field. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought that was pretty cool. I ran into that when I was playing online. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. I've been working on it for a while. It just took me a while to bring it out because I had to test the deck out. And yeah, I liked how it came out. I like how it did online. Drop a comment down letting me guys know how you guys feel about the deck. And with that being said, keep it budget, and I'll see you guys next time.